So whether you're suffering from wrist pain, training for a new sport, or just simply trying to build some healthy habits for the new year, this piece of tech promises to do just that. It's the NSD spinner. Now, you and I need to figure out what in the world is this thing and what can it do for me? What can it do for you? What can it do for your baby mama, your sister, your brother, your ancestors? Well, it won't be able to do much for them. You got to be able to move, but never mind. Now, before we jump into the meat and potatoes of this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, once subscribed, be sure to click the bell icon next to it so you can be notified when I publish new videos. That being said, let's jump right in. Now, inside the cardboard doors, you'll find one Bluetooth NSD spinner and a user manual. So what exactly is this NSD spinner? Well, it's basically a ball with a spinning gyroscope on the inside. Now, in order for this gyroscope to spin, you first have to wind it up by rolling back the rotor with your thumbs. Let go, and then spin your wrist in rhythm with the internal gyroscope. There's a little bit of tension that requires you to use your wrist to keep things spinning, and a combination of your fingers and hands to keep a firm grip on the spinner. So, essentially, you're forced to use the tendons and muscles in your forearm, wrist, and hands, and over time it's said to improve blood flow in that area, as well as a grip strength, and also relieve pain. Having a closer look at the NSD Bluetooth spinner, you'll discover there isn't much to look at on the outside. That's because all the goodies and the features are on the inside. The two most notable features are Bluetooth connectivity for stat tracking, and then no batteries required. That's right, the NSD Bluetooth spinner goes a step further and can connect to your wireless device via the downloadable NSD workout app. Now, once installed, you can view real-time and historical statistics, challenge a friend, or enter the Hall of Fame by trying to beat a set record from other users around the world. I really like the intent of the app, but let's be a little honest here. The GUI needs a little bit of a redesign. It just seems a little cluttered and outdated. However, on a more positive note, I like the fact that I can pick this thing up whenever I'm ready and not have to worry about battery life. Additionally, once my workout reaches a certain RPM, the stat tracking in the app will auto start. So in regards to using this NSD spinner, the very first thing you'll want to do is roll the ball in the direction of the arrow that's on the ball. And you'll start to feel a little bit of tension, but you want to keep rolling it as far as you can. And then when you can no longer roll it, you want to start spinning your wrist in a circular motion after you let go of the ball. And so I'm going to try to do just that. There we go. Now I can definitely feel it in my forearms, and I can definitely feel it in my wrist because I'm spinning my wrist, and definitely in the palm of my hand because I'm gripping it to make sure it doesn't fly out of my hand. Now the goal here is to try to keep going for 1 minute. Some of you may not be able to do that, but you just want to build yourself up to that goal to be able to sustain this spin for at least 1 whole minute. Now, as I'm doing that, my time, my speed, and the number of revolutions has been recorded in the app that's communicating with this ball via Bluetooth. That's where the technology comes in at. And if you listen real closely, you actually hear the ball winding up. That wind up's a good thing, because if you hear it winding up, that means I'm going faster. But if you hear it winding down, that means I'm going slower. And nobody wants to go slow. You want to win. So try to maintain the same speed or go even faster until your 1 minute time minute is up. Whew. I think I done something. Baby, come look at your man arms. Woo. So overall, I can definitely see this thing improving your grip strength and also strengthening your forearm muscle, your wrist, and your overall grip strength in general. Your palms, your fingers, everything. You're working all those things as you're rotating the ball. And let me tell you, it is not easy. Now, for most of you, it's probably going to take a little bit of practice to get the rhythm down, because once you're out of rhythm, you can definitely kind of feel it. You'll feel that ball kind of moving back and forth, and it just won't feel smooth. It won't feel right. But once you get that rotation down, just a little bit of practice, you definitely know you're on the right track. Everything will be smooth, and you'll hear that ball winding up real smoothly. Last but not least, here's a disclaimer. I will say this. Doing this for 1 whole minute is not the easiest thing. Most of you will probably have to build yourselves up to be able to go an entire minute. But that's what the whole thing is about. That's what setting goals about, especially healthy goals, right? You want to set a milestone and then build yourself up to be able to accomplish that milestone. And I will say that the NSD spinner definitely does it in that area. In regards to my likes and gripes, my only gripe is the app. As I mentioned earlier, it feels outdated and is a little hard to read due to everything being cluttered. However, as far as the NSD spinner goes, I have no complaints whatsoever. In regards to my likes, I love the fact that I do not have to rely on batteries. Also, having competitive features in the app adds another positive dimension to the user experience. Friendly competition is always fun, right? Last but not least, I don't have to spend a lot of this to build up my wrist. Currently $59 on nsdspinner.com, you won't have to question if this is affordable or not. If you enjoyed this video or my content in general, then please consider becoming a patron. I have just launched a Patreon page, and as a patron, you'll have access to exclusive content, including my music, behind-the-scenes footage, and personal vlogs that give you a peek into my personal life, and so much more. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and feel free to share this video on your social network so someone else can benefit from it as well. Last but not least, if you're not subscribed, let's change that right now. I want you to be a part of my family, so go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment below and let me know your thoughts, questions, and concerns. I read them all, and that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Sound you later.